we say here is? Allegedly. All right, let me get you guys up on my iPad. Oh no, what is going on with my iPad? Oh my God, my iPad is not charged, this one. All right, that's good that I have a second iPad. Let me go get it. I had this charging, so it must have, the plug must have not been in the thing, got taken out. I hate when that happens. All right, let me go get my other iPad. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? Well, I can do it on the other one, I think. All right. Sorry, guys. I got my other iPad. Other iPad is my husband's. So, okay. Jeez. Always has to be a problem. All right. Here we go. Just one second. Let me bring you guys up. Oh, this lip gloss is lip glossing. This lip gloss is popping. I just put it on a little too much. Okay. Sorry, I was waiting for this all to come up. Okay. Come on, iPad. Okay, here we are. Just found myself right away. Thank goodness. Oh, you know what, though? I can't see the chat when I'm doing it this way. All right, just a second. YouTube Studio. Switch accounts. Oh, Lord, this might be a mess, you guys. I hope not.
This is my favorite classy gift to give.
Just a second, guys. The reason I'm saying this might be a mess is because for some reason on the iPad, on my husband's iPad, I can't see the chat and I can't see the thing. I can only see the chat on my other thing, my other iPad, which is not charged. Oh, Lord, what am I going to do? Because I'm not seeing the chat. I'm not seeing the chat's up, but I'm not seeing your guys' messages. What an absolute mess. I should have double checked and made sure that I'm repeating. Let me see if there's something else I can do. Oh my God. Just a second. Let me see if I can't get into this any other way that the chat will come up. Otherwise, I'm not going to see you guys. I see you guys chatting on my phone, but that only lasts for like a minute. And then it's off. But that may be the way I have to do it. I don't see any other way because you guys aren't showing up on my iPad. All right, just one second. Let me just check out my my AALI'S. If I say her name, she'll start talking. But there's no chat on my ALEXA. I don't believe. I know there's not. Let me just double check though. Trying to see if there's any other way I can do this. Yeah, there's no chat on my Alexa.
Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had a lovely weekend.
All right. Let me see what else I can do. Jeez, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can just work from my phone. All right, you guys, I'm going to work from my phone. I guess I can. Okay, I've never done it. I can push it up and down on my phone. Okay, I'm going to have to work on my phone. So that's what we're going to do. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. Let me welcome people in. Oh, and before I welcome people in, let me just make a quick announcement. There are, I don't know, 5 or 6 GoFundMes in the description. If you can, please donate and support our family here. You know, it's for, you guys all know, SNAP benefits. People have been fired. Federal workers have been fired. You know, a lot of things. So there's, I think, 5 or 6 GoFundMes. If you can, please donate. And I understand someone said, well, I know that the judge said that they had to release those SNAP funds. Then the orange felon 45 then says, well, we got to make sure it's legal. And then he says, oh, but the Democrats, there's more Democrats on SNAP than anyone. No, it's Republicans more on SNAP than anyone. He goes, but I want to help everyone. So you guys can see he's already starting his BS. And even if he does approve it on a Monday and releases it, it doesn't go automatically. It's still a week or 2 out, they said. So let's go ahead and still donate to people, because you know what? We don't know when those SNAP benefits are going to go back, be active again. And also, let's suppose they do it on Monday and then people still are going to be a week or 2 out. Give people a little cushion, because this is only a continuing resolution, this whole thing. So this whole thing can happen again in 6 weeks. I mean, or again, after they open it up. It's only for a very temporary time. And then they have to deal with the situation. And Lord knows if they're going to be able to deal with the situation again with the Republicans. So anyway, let me welcome people in. Hey, Michelle Skanes. Also, what we're doing here is answering yes or no questions about this country's political mess. Also, you can ask questions about what else? Current events. Make sure you put them in all capitals when you have a question for me. Okay, and that's the way I'll tell if it's in the if it's you guys just chatting or if you had a question for me. Okay, and then we'll have a giveaway at the end. Okay, and anybody who has won anything, everything has been sent out, so you should be getting it anytime. Okay. Okay, Michelle, I will ask about Social Security. And just make sure you put it in all caps, okay? Hey, Nathan, fabulous moderator, welcome in. Okay, Nathan has something important to say. He says, Angie, yeah, just be on the lookout. November 5th, Democrats will be preparing to surround the White House with millions of protests demanding for Orange Menace to be removed. Oh, I know. Remember, I did a reading on that, which I'm sure you know, Nathan. I did a reading on that, and it said that MAGAs are going to show up too. Armed, like January 6th style. Like, and you can see, I have been watching YouTube and I've been watching MAGA because I want to see, like, you know, where are they at? There are, you just keep scrolling. There is so many MAGAs saying, I messed up. I am sorry. I mean, they're pissed, they're sad, they're upset. Hey, Linda, Christina, Gray Raven, sorry, fabulous moderator, welcome in. EMT Girl, Lunar Muse, Sherry Murdoch, Christina Mello. Alexa home screen. Kimberly, Cannabis Queen.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa off. Frida, Book Mama, welcome in. Imani Stackhouse, Susie Cat, Ginny Pierre, Christopher Cotton, Christy Franklin, and D. Cecilia, K. Jackson, welcome in. Bless 54, DM. I think we're getting towards the end here. Candy, K. Jackson, Diva 369, Queen Bread, Linda Russell, Dahlia, Jamie, Christine Kosser, and anybody who has questions, and Cheryl Tucker. Everybody, welcome in. And anybody that isn't that I passed by that has their question in caps, I'll be back to you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. Oh shoot. I'm gonna go back up to the top. Okay. Let me look for the. Okay. Michelle Skane says, Angie, can you ask if Social Security will be okay in 2026? I just heard that they were coming for it in 2026. Clear Spirit, will Social Security be safe in 2026? Yes, because the Orange Menace should be removed by then, and we should have some interim team hopefully in place of him. Okay, so it should be safe. All right, looking for more questions here. Yes, Christina Mello said, don't forget about Boycott Mondays, including Starbucks. Yes, don't forget about that. And also, there is another one. It's an airline, and I forgot the name of the airline, but it's in the description. That's another one. Also, remember this too. Also, Christmas is canceled, and boycott Black Friday. It's the way they're going to learn a lesson. Okay, make your gifts, cook things. We all can do something else besides spending our good hard-earned money with people who don't support us, and they only understand one thing: their pocketbook. If you want to participate. Okay, let me keep going, looking for questions. Okay, I'm just looking for questions. Okay. Still looking for questions here, guys. Here we go. Okay, no, that wasn't a question. That was you guys talking. Okay. Okay. You guys are talking to each other. Yeah, Cannabis Queen said he doesn't listen to the courts. Exactly. He doesn't listen to the courts. So you can't count on anything that he has said, as we all know, until the money is in people's Snap accounts. Because this fool. Oh, thanks, Candy. Thank you. You liked my crochet outfit? It's actually knitting. I knit. You might be talking about this one other thing was crochet, because I bought it from one of my friends. Okay, I knit though, but I think what you're talking about is something that I bought from a friend who crochets. Christina Mello said, and did you see where Erica, Kirk, and JD, the couch humper, Vance were hugging and kissing? She said Charlie was the love of her life. She was hugging and kissing him. Now I saw when they hugged, and she had her hand around his head, and he had his hands on her hips. I'm gonna tell you right now what I would have done if I was Usha. I would have went on that stage, slapped the shit out of him, and then slapped the shit out of her, and then I would have nailed Vance in the nuts. I'd have been like, I'm gonna be on the front page today. That kind of disrespect. I don't have no patience for no disrespect like that. My husband wouldn't dare do something like that to me. He didn't just humiliate her on just there. He humiliated her in front of the entire world. No. Okay, Linda Russell has a question. Clear, Spirit. Was JD involved with Erica before Charlie died? No. Dang. So this all just came up now. Well, he's looking at it as a good opportunity for him because he wants to be president. And he knows that his base are a bunch of racists and they're never going to allow her to be the first lady. So you're willing to give up your wife for the presidency? He's disgusting. Let me keep going here. Okay, Christopher Cotton said to ask about the upcoming elections on Tuesday. So let's see if across the board, if Democrats are going to win. Clear Spirit. The elections on Tuesday, are the Democrats going to win more than the Republicans? Saying yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be some cheating on the Republican side this time? No, I'm shocked. Clear. Spirit, is this because they don't have Muskrat to cheat for them? Is this why? Yep. I'm surprised that they're not going to, some aren't going to plan their little dirty tricks that they always like to do. You are so welcome, Book Mama, and I'm so glad you had your last chemo. Wonderful. And you are so welcome. Okay. Christine Kosser says, can you ask if the money for SNAP is still there, as I wonder if they are stalling payments out to SNAP because the money has been removed? I was thinking the same thing. I said that to my husband, I think this morning or yesterday. I said, did he spend that SNAP money? Did he take that SNAP money out? Because he's sure coming up with a lot of excuses not to pay. Clear Spirit. Did Felon 45 steal all of that SNAP money? Did he steal it? Is it? Let me ask this. Clear Spirit. Is the SNAP money still available to pay the American people who are on SNAP? Is it still there? Oh my God. No. You know why I haven't asked that? I didn't want to know. I was like, please don't let him have stolen that money. Okay. Clear Spirit. Just to clarify, did Felon 45 steal the SNAP money? Yes. My God. This is one time I hope I'm dead wrong. I hope I'm dead wrong. That is horrible. But you guys, people here don't freak out. We have money, okay, in that government. So they can switch some money around. I mean, they probably are going to have to be forced somehow. I'm sure by more judges. Jesus. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. Oh, yes, I sure did. Nathan said, Angie, did you see Kamala doing a rally for Prop 50 on Tuesday? Yeah, you sent me that. And yeah, I saw it. It was wonderful. I love watching her speak. It was beautiful. Loved it. Okay, Dahlia says, will Mike Johnson have his job much longer? Let's find out. Oh, I know. I guess Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to get him removed again, like she got the other one removed. Let me ask. Clear Spirit. Will Mike Johnson have his job? Clear Spirit. Will Mike Johnson have his job much longer? Let me ask it like this. Clear Spirit. Will Mike Johnson lose his speaker position? That, see how it's just sitting there and shaking? It's in flux. Okay, that's still in flux. Jamie, okay, Jamie has this question. Clear, Spirit. Is JD going to marry Erica Kirk? No. Clear. Well, you know, that makes sense because I've always gotten that he's never going to be the president. So he only wants her for the presidency. Let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Does Vance only want Erica Kirk because she looks right for the first lady? And if he becomes president, is that the only reason he wants her? Yes, clear. Spirit, will Usha and Vance, will they get a divorce? No. Clear. Spirit, is this because he won't become president that he'll go back to his wife? Yes. Why would she take that full bag? I'd be like, absolutely not. You just humiliated me on the biggest stage, which is the world stage, and you insulted me and my Hindu religion. That you hope I come to the good side. Oh, hell no. She's a fool. She's a fool. I would get rid of that. I would get rid of him. I would get rid of him. Thank you, Chemical Squirrel, and welcome in. Okay, Cannabis Queen. Hey, girl. And Cannabis Queen's mother. Hey. Cannabis Queen says, can we do an update on President Biden and his health sometime soon, Angie? He received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah, I saw that online a couple of days ago, and he looked and sounded so good. Yes, I will do an update on Biden probably tomorrow. We'll do a reading. I'll do a reading on him tomorrow. I know I haven't done his read. I haven't read on him for a while. There's been so much going on. You guys, the amount of stuff I have to read on every day is just like this. I have to choose what I think would be the best thing to do for that day because there's so much always going on. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Queen Bread. Cheryl Tucker said, I would buy that poncho. I know. I seen it and I had to have it. And I had, you're talking about the poncho, Cheryl, that I also had the hat to match. I think I paid $150 for that. Which, in my opinion, I might have paid just like $100. Somewhere between $100 and $150. I can't remember. It was for the poncho and the hat. So, look, I knit, so I know how much work goes into it. And the stuff she was doing is so beautiful and intricate. It's stuff that I could, even if I crocheted, it's not my thing. So I was willing to pay it. Her work is just phenomenal. In fact, I need to wear that outfit again tomorrow. I haven't worn it. I only wore it once on camera. Okay. Thank you, Candy. Okay. I think we got another question here. Here we go. I wondered the same thing, Diva369. Let me ask. Clear, Spirit, did Orange Menace impulsively bulldoze the East Wing because he was mad about no kings? Okay, no. That fool had probably already planned on doing it. Okay, let me ask this, Frida Darnell. Clear, Spirit, is Felon 45 going to start a war with, I can't say their name, Venezuela? Is he going to start a war with them? No. Clear, Spirit, will he try to start a war with them? Yes. Will his removal, is that why he'll be stopped from starting the war with Venezuela? Okay, says yes. So he wants to, and he's going to try, but before he can get in there and start the war, he's going to get removed. Thank God. Book Mama says, I never hugged a guy like that as a single person. Nope, nope, nope. Absolutely not. I have never taken my hand, put it behind a man's head, unless that's my husband. Of course, I'm sure I did it to my husband. I have not ever done that to just a friend, okay? And no friend would I allow him having his hands on my hips. What the hell? Horrendous. So horrible and disrespectful. EMT girl has a good question. That damn Gatsby party is insanely disgusting. You guys like my reading today? Felon 45 holds a great Gatsby party and goes golfing all weekend. Open read. He is pissing off MAGA more and more and more every day. And now they just saw that. They're not getting their snap today, and they don't know when they're getting their snap, and their insurance just doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, and he's partying, having great Gatsby parties, and golfing all weekend, and pretty much bragging about it to their face. He is egging these people on. And the thing about with him is, with Felon 45, you're a complete idiot. You guys the Republicans are the ones who wanted these people all gunned up. They got AKs, they collect them. Okay, that's their collection. AK-47s. I wouldn't keep pissing these people off. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what any of them are thinking. Well, listen to this. And I looked it up, and I'm going to do a reading on it tomorrow, because I had heard someone said that his cabinet, a lot of them are Rubio and all of them. They're all on the base, the military base, like they're trying to be protected, because they know that they're, excuse my language, they know they screwed over their own people. And they know that they are equipped with guns. Hello, AKs, rifles, guns. And they already did this once. So they're all, I guess, staying on a military base for protection. So I had heard a reader read about this, and then one of you guys mentioned it. So then I went to look for articles. Oh, there's articles on this. They are in a military base for protection. So they must be, my reading that I did about on the 5th about the I think it's a get rid of Donald Trump out of the White House rally. I had got that MAGA's going to show up with their guns. And now look, now they're all run to the military base and staying there. I guess they're staying where the generals stay so they can have like a nice place. So crazy. Okay, so EMT girl says, did our tax dollars pay for the Orange Menace's Great Gatsby party? Clear, period. What am I saying period for? Clear, spirit. Did our tax dollars pay for Orange Menace's Great Gatsby party? It's just, I don't know why it's in flux. I have no idea why it's in flux. Okay. Okay, let me keep going here. Elizabeth said, I had a feeling about that SNAP money. But like I said, please, please, people who, let's just ask, okay? Clear, spirit. Spirit, even though Felon 45 stole SNAP money, there other areas in the government that they can get the money and pay for people's SNAP? Yes, clear. Spirit, as energy stands now, will they in the month of November start paying people their SNAP money? Look at that. It's just in flux. It's in flux. But it did say, yes, the money is there. There is money in other areas that they can take from to pay for the SNAP. But it's in flux when they're going to get it done. Jesus. Okay, Queen Bread says, will the government be open this month or December? Let's find out. Let's see what it says. Clear, Spirit, as the energy stands now, will the government be reopened in November 2025? It's in flux. Clear, Spirit, will the government be reopened in December 2025? Will it be open by then? Okay, it's saying in December it should be open. Clear. Spirit, will SNAP benefits be distributed in December? Yes. Okay, so I'm getting that the government should be open. The energy now, right now, the energy now says the government should be open in December, and SNAP benefits should at least be back on by December. But November's a damn mess. Like, they don't even know. They're like, it said it was just shaking, in flux, if it's going to open in November. SNAP is in flux if it's going to be distributed out in November. Oh my God, I cannot stand this president. He's just so horrible. Okay. Okay, Diva369 has a question. Will Patel be fired, forced to resign after flying his 26-year-old girlfriend around the country, including going to a college wrestling match? Jeez. Oh, and he said that, yeah, that's the way it is. I'm supposed to be able to fly around like that. For your own personal use? I don't even know if you're supposed to be flying in that or not. I heard no, he's not supposed to be flying in that. People in his positions, they should be taking regular planes. Clear, Spirit. Will Patel be fired after flying his 26-year-old girlfriend around the country, including going to college wrestling match? That is in flux. Clear, Spirit. Will he be forced to resign? It's in flux. Yeah, President Obama's speech was fire. Tell me what you guys think about this, because me and my husband were discussing this morning. Do you guys feel that he didn't, to me, in my opinion, when I heard that speech this morning, it seemed like he went harder for that woman than he went for Kamala. Remember, he didn't even start making speeches for her or talk, helping her with her campaign until like the last week or so or something. I was like, when's he coming? When's he coming? Did you guys feel like that? Let me know. Okay. Bless 54, when you said another flag went down on my street, but it was only a few at first anyway. Are you talking about like there's some MAGAs on your street and now they took down their flag? Okay, K. Jackson says, if he's not alive, who will take the fall for his deeds? Well, I think I've gotten that they all will. There's a bunch of people in that cabinet, they're going to take the fall. Clear, Spirit. Will Stephen Miller and a bunch of others in the Orange Menace's cabinet, will they all be held accountable, convicted, jailed? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be House Republicans and Senate Republicans held accountable and arrested for the crimes that have been committed? Look, yes. Okay. And once the orange menace goes, once he passes away, believe me, he's got a whole lot of stuff going on up there, okay? Or down there. It ain't going to be good for him. That's why he said, I don't think I'm going to heaven. He knows he's evil. He knows he's almost the literal devil. You're welcome, Jamie. Exactly, Diva369. Diva369 says maybe he should convert to Hinduism. Exactly. Okay, let's ask that. Chemical Squirrel wants to know this. Clear. Spirit. Has Usha and Vance filed for divorce? No. Clear. Spirit. Is Vance ashamed and sorry for humiliating his wife in front of the world? No. Clear. Spirit. Once he knows he's not going to be the president, will he be sorry then that he humiliated his wife in front of the world? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Will she forgive him? Yep. Well, good thing it's not my husband. Because he would have already been slapped. She would have been slapped. He would have been hit right in the balls and gotten a big fat divorce. That would have been done. That was some serious disrespect. You're talking about the woman's religion and flirting heavy with a woman in front of your face. Oh, hell no. Is he going to start a war with Venezuela? Okay, let me ask that, Frida. Clear. Spirit. Is Felon 45 going to start a war with Venezuela? Oh, yeah, we already asked that. No. He wants to, but he'll be removed before he gets a chance to do it. Thank God. Okay. What's happening on November 9th? I don't know. Did you guys, someone did mention, was it, some reader did talk about November 9th, huh? You know, let me write that down because I can do a reading on that. Did anybody hear another reader who said something was going to happen? I think it was Meister Tarot said something was going to happen on November 9th. Let me get a piece of paper here. November 9th, 2025. Open read. Okay. Cheryl Tucker. Yeah, Cheryl Tucker. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And you crochet? That's cool. Thank you. You love the poncho and the hat too. See, I like to knit. See all that yarn back there on my shelves? And that ain't even a quarter of it. I'm a hot mess when it comes to that yarn. I'm a hot mess whether it comes to my yarn, my craft room, or my art room. I'm a mess with all of it. I love collecting and doing crafts and art. I love it. Excuse me. Okay, Michelle Scaines has a good question. Sorry about my nose. About the ballroom. I feel that ballroom is never going to be done. I think I did a reading on this. That ballroom is never going to be done. Okay, it's gonna be like that stupid wall. Okay, it's an excuse to collect money, and he's threatening, he's blackmailing and collecting money from all those guys who gave him millions of dollars. That's what I came up with that, is that they're being blackmailed. That's why they're willing to give him millions of dollars for a ballroom that he's never going to build. He's just going to collect money. Clear. Spirit. Does the Orange Menace ever plan on building that ballroom? No. Clear. Spirit. Is he just blackmailing all those men so he can make millions of dollars off of each one of them? Yes. Clear. Spirit, the ballroom contributors are a bunch of them on the Epstein list. Yes. Clear. So is the Orange Menace just doing what he did with Epstein and just blackmailing people to get money, just like he always has? Yes. So he hasn't stopped. Epstein and Maxwell, that was their thing. They get men in compromising situations, which was with raping little girls, tape it, and then blackmail them. Okay, I want so many millions of dollars. Trump does it too. He was his partner. And he's still doing it. Clear. Spirit, are there a lot of men, House and Senate, that are on the Epstein list and being blackmailed by Felon 45? Yes, this is what he has on them. Clear. Spirit, does he have tapes on all of them? Yes. This is why, because I'm like, what? Okay, look, I can't stand these Republicans, but House and Senate. But I've never seen them act this ridiculous. Like, it's insane, the stuff that they're just allowing to happen. And they're allowing to have zero power. They're power-hungry guys, like, and a few women. Why would you give up your power? Because you're being blackmailed. And I got that, what's his name? Little Mikey Johnson had an affair on his wife, and that's what he's being blackmailed. Let's ask again. Clear. Spirit, is Mike Johnson being blackmailed by Felon 45? Yes. Clear. Is Mikey Johnson on the Epstein list? No. And I've always got he's not on the Epstein list. Clear. Spirit, did little Mikey Johnson cheat on his wife? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is this how Felon 45 is blackmailing him? Yes. Clear. Did he cheat on his wife with another man? Yes. Clear. Spirit. So, just to confirm, little Mike Johnson, he is gay. Is that correct? Okay. Yes on all of those. Let me tell you something. I have nothing against people being gay, straight, trans. I think everyone should do them. Be who you are. The thing I don't like about it is you have made laws, you have humiliated, you have tried to change laws to hurt gay people, trans people, and etc. But you are gay yourself. That is disgusting. He is as disgusting as Thomas in the Supreme Court, going against your own people. And so is Tim Scott. I cannot stand people like that. They make me sick to my stomach. All right, I got to stop getting mad. All right, let me keep going here. Okay, good question, Krista Franklin. Krista Franklin. Clear. Spirit, will Felon 45 and his cabinet be removed by the end of the year? The energy is saying yes, and I have gotten yes. They need to get removed. We're getting towards the end now. Jeez. Okay. Cecilia said, did they cancel the ballroom being built? Clear. Spirit, did they cancel the ballroom that's being built? Did they cancel it? Look at that. That's just in flux. It's in flux because that fool ain't planning on building it. I was going to say, have we seen it? We saw it getting torn down. Have we seen that thing getting built? No. And I know they're trying to hide everything. You can't hide building a whole building. Somebody can get a little shot of it. Or they can do it from the sky. Oh, really? Christina Mello said a YouTuber named Jack, I can't pronounce his last name, starts with a C, said that Trumpenstein's doctor, who Trumpenstein fired, is speaking up about his health. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to look that up. Okay, Christopher Cotton has this question. Clear, Spirit, will the Orange Menace start a war with Nigeria? Okay, saying no. Thank God. What the hell? I just saw someone said something good. 1 second. Okay, Book Mama says, I don't think he's really building a ballroom. I think he's beefing up a bunker. Yeah, no doubt. Blessed 54 says, is the bunker under the east used for illegal mess? Let's see. Clear, Spirit, is the bunker under the east used for illegal mess? No. I think for illegal mess, he uses Mar-a-Lago. Clear, Spirit, does Felon 45 use Mar-a-Lago for all of his illegal mess? Yeah. Yep, that's what he uses. That's why he's always going there. Queen Brett said, will the ballroom ever be built or get started or get teared down and get another East room in? Well, we already got the thing that's never going to be built. Clear, Spirit. Clear, Spirit. Will another East room ever be built at the White House? Yes. So another president or someone else will build that again. And because he's never going to build that ballroom. Okay, I sure the hell hope he is not testing nuclear weapons, because one of the test sites is here in Nevada, right where I live. Clear, Spirit. Clear, Spirit. Is Felon 45 going to test nuclear weapons? Why is it just shaking? I want the answer to be no. Okay, it's just shaking. Lord. Right, where am I at? Okay, Sherry Murdoch has a question. Will the military eventually take Trump's top staff down after they move into the military base? That's an interesting question. Okay, this is from Sherry Murdoch. Clear, Spirit. Will the military eventually take Trump's top staff down after they move into the military base? No. I don't think that's when they're going to go. Let's just ask this, though. Clear, Spirit. Will Felon 45 and his horrible clown show of a cabinet be removed from the White House? Yes, so they will be removed. It's just not going to go down like that. Okay, Nathan says, is Orange Menace still in a coma? I know Shelly still gets that. Yeah, I've gotten that too. But where I finally got straightened out with my guides, remember I told you guys all about this, is that he's just barely hanging on. He's being kept alive with a lot of drugs. But let's see if he's in a coma. Clear, Spirit, is Felon 45, is he in a coma? Okay, I'm getting no for that. Clear. Spirit. Is Felon 45 being kept alive with a lot of drugs? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Are we seeing a body double most of the time for Felon 45? Yes. Okay. See, the thing about it is I first got that he died. Okay. And I was telling you that for like a month. But then I got, no, he's not dead. I'm like, well, okay, look, I got to get this straightened out. So I got it straightened out with my guides. And this is what I got, is that they consider if you're being kept alive with drugs, that you're dead. If on Earth, we consider, even if you're being kept alive on drugs, that you're still alive. So that was the discrepancy with me and my guide. So anyway, that's what I'm getting. Cannabis Queen says he truly has FAFO with his people. So idiotic. Yeah, he's gonna F around and find out with his cult following. Okay, these people are crazy, and they are loaded with AK-47s. And what did they say? They said, we're going to come back, and the next time we come back, we're bringing our guns in mass, because they had some guns here and there, I guess. But they go, next time we come back, we're coming back with guns. But they thought they're going to come back for Democrats still. This time, now they're coming back for, they're going to come back for Republicans. Mess. Michelle Skane says, I heard from Shelley that it was an old video of his weekend party. Huh. Why would he be such a fool to act like he's doing it this weekend? A weekend when people are going to lose their snap. He's an idiot. Okay. Okay, Cecilia has a question. And we got about 5 more minutes, guys. Okay, Cecilia said, is Congress and Senate still getting paid during the shutdown? Yeah, they still get paid. I'll ask just to make sure, but yeah, I know they still get paid. Clear. Spirit. Is the Senate and the House in Congress still getting paid? Yeah, they still get their paycheck. I bet you they would resolve that real quick if they weren't going to get paid till they resolve that. I'm sure the Republicans would come to the table with the Democrats then. He charged people to come to the Great Gatsby Halloween party. He charged them? How tacky. Cannabis Queen says Congress gets paid no matter what. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God. Linda Russell says that Felon 45 is on 60 Minutes tonight about the shutdown and ICE. Man, I would not watch that for nothing. I'll watch the highlights, just, if they have something that he said so ignorant, just to see, what ignorant stuff he said, but I can't listen to him for 20, 30 minutes. Oh yeah, Cannabis Queen said to please hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you, sweetie. In fact, maybe I should hit it too. There we go. Okay. Let's see what else. Happy birthday, Kay Jackson. Yes, for your birthday, a blue wave on Tuesday. Let me ask it like that. Clear. Spirit. Will there be a blue wave on Tuesday, election night? It's saying yes. Yes, Bliss 54 said no Black Friday or Christmas shopping for me this year. And plus, you guys, we can save our money. We need to save our money, okay? The Orange Menace is making a mess out of everything. We never know what's coming at us. So the more money we can have in our pockets, the better. Because I can tell you what, I mean, even once he's removed, people still have to fix everything. Whoever comes in, or, well, we got is Kamala, Biden, Obama, all them walls are coming in to fix everything. Someone has to come in and fix this mess, okay? And that's going to take a while. So some bad things could go wrong. So yeah, we need to have our money, not spend it for Christmas on with companies that have no respect for us. Yes, DM, the whole administration needs to go. Looks like we've had some trolls in here. I see a lot of deleted messages. Thank you, moderators. Oh, Book Mama, I'm reading what you said about your daughter. Oh. Everybody's telling Kay Jackson happy birthday. Okay, Blessed 54 said, yeah, it was Mags on her street. I'm glad they're taking their signs there. They're taking their flag down or their signs down. Okay. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, you guys. So we need to do the giveaway. Okay, this is the last question I can take from Linda Russell. Good question. Clear Spirit. Will the Republicans end the filibuster? No. And John Thune, he's been saying no too. So thank God. Let me just see where I'm at with the questions. How many questions did I know? Oh, I think I missed a donation. Mark Scheimer, thank you so much. Let me get my thing out. Thank you, Mark Scheimer. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you for the donation. I'm just looking to see how many questions I missed. I'm kind of missing a lot of questions. I'm so sorry, guys. Moderators, did I get all of the moderators? Did I get all of the donations? I just want to make sure. There is quite a few questions that I didn't get to. So what I want you guys to do is my videos tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Nathan. When I do my videos tomorrow, if I didn't answer your question, just ask your question in one of the videos. Even if the question has something to do with the video, it doesn't matter, okay? Oh, Felon 45 is on 60 Minutes right now. Yeah, you know why he's on there? Because he's been told. He's been told. Okay, MAGA is pissed. They're locked and loaded. You need to say something to calm them down. You can't calm them down. You have done so many things. They think that you unalived Charlie Kirk. They're not getting their SNAP benefits, a bunch of them. You just doubled, quadrupled, tripled, or quadrupled their Medicare or Medicaid. Groceries are high as hell. So is the gas. So are the utilities. And you told them you're not releasing the Epstein files. And you told them if they want to keep talking about the Epstein files, that he doesn't need your support. He's done way too many things to try to calm these people down. And you know him, he'll go on there and he's going to say so much crap, he's going to make it worse. And what excuse is he going to give about having a party and golfing all weekend? He's stupid. I can't stand him. God, I can't stand him. Okay, let me, okay, so we're going to do the giveaway. Let me tell you the rules for the giveaway. Okay, what you're going to do is when I say go, I'll put go in the chat. Hopefully I can I do that? I don't see a place for me to be able to put messages in on my phone. Okay, we're going to have to do it like this. When I want you guys, when I say go, put names in, then start. I'm not going to be able to put the word go in because I can't do that on my phone. Okay, so when I say go, don't do it yet. You're going to put KAMALA in if you want to be in the giveaway. One time only. If you can join, if you're in another country, I'll put $12 in your PayPal account or however we can do it. And whoever the winner is, I will need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? All right, let me show you what you can win. Just a second. Oh, I don't have any of those ones in here. Okay, I meant to bring my other journals in here, but I didn't. Okay, no major. We'll go with that one. Okay. Just I guess I'm just choosing. Oh, I do have this one. Okay, I haven't done that one for a while. Oh, I have these too. All right. All right, these are the 4 that I'll show today. Okay. Okay, so this is a native warrior. This is what it is these are journals with my artwork on them, okay? And I make these. It's my artwork and I apply the prints onto the journal, okay? So, the native warrior, or you can choose, this is maps of peace. There are maps, these are my own collages, and I use my own jelly prints and also different languages. See the Asian? There's all different type of languages and symbols. These are Nigerian symbols. I believe when we come together and we get to know each other, we have a better chance for peace, or we will have peace. The more you get to know each other, the more peace we will have. So that's why there's maps and all these languages. That's bringing people together. So this is called peace. Let's just say peace, okay? So you can choose peace, and this is a print. It will be made into a journal, okay? The mess we call the US. Isn't that cool? This is my artwork, and my husband did this part with the tarot cards, and he put the mess that we call the US. Oh wait, the mess that is the US. You can choose that one, or you can choose what is this one called? Lotus Queen. I think this, yeah, we'll call this one Lotus Queen. Lotus Queen. Okay. So those are the 3, or those are the 4. Now, I did show you prints. These are just prints, right? Don't worry, they'll be made into a journal. Okay. All right, I'm going to say go. Go now and start putting in KAMALA. I can't put it in the chat because I don't know why, but I can't chat with you guys like that. Perfect. Thank you, Nathan. Everyone start writing KAMALA. There you go. Perfect. I've never done a live off my phone. I didn't know that you could scroll up and down to see all the messages. I don't know why I didn't know that. Probably because I never really used my phone for it. I just thought the messages were there and they would just disappear. But I touched it. I'm like, oh, I can go up and down. So perfect. Yeah, make sure you only do it one time each. Okay, guys? Oh, and while you guys are doing this is the Lotus. This is the Empress. Sorry, I couldn't think of the damn name. This is the Empress. Okay. So the Empress. I don't know why I said Lotus Queen. Okay, you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down from 10 because it looks like the chat has slowed down. So you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let me now find out where I started at, or where you guys started at. And okay, there we go. Okay, I got Krista Franklin. Congratulations, Krista Franklin. Woohoo! Krista Franklin, I need you to know which one you want. Krista Franklin. Okay, so let me go back down to the bottom so I can see what she says. And you guys stay here for just a minute, because if we have to choose another person, but I'm sure Krista Franklin is probably still here, but if we have to choose another person, so make sure you always stay to the end. Number 1, thank you. Okay, what was number 1? Okay, Krista, I'm going to show you. What the first one I showed you was this one, the Native Warrior. Is this the one you're talking about, Krista? Oh, let me know. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so Krista, what I have your name. I'm putting it right in here. What I need to thank you, Sherry. Krista, I need to make sure that you email me. It's HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. Nathan just put it on the screen. Thank you, Nathan. It's also in the description. And I need you to email me. I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address. Okay, and we'll get that right out to you. All right, you guys. Thank you, Cannabis Queen. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for me. Thank you for showing up for each other. And also thank you to my fabulous, fabulous moderators. I could not do this without you guys. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for all of the donations to our family members here for the GoFundMe's. Okay. This is awesome that we have this beautiful, beautiful community and that we're supporting each other. Okay. All right, you guys. Love, peace, and happiness. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.